Hey everybody, Zeke the Scent Squatch here, and why am I dressed like this? Well, today I'm going to be reviewing a British gentleman's scent. So I thought the gentleman's game, golf, got my golf shirt on. I don't know if this would be a golf hat, but a cabbie hat, which a lot of people in Great Britain wear. So yeah, today I'm reviewing Penhaligon's Halfeti. Y'all ready? Let's get on it.
Sasquatches, Sasquatch.
Penhaligon's has been around since 1870. It's on the bottle. 1870. Got it right. I tried to memorize it and I didn't do a good job. Thank goodness it's on the bottle. And this is the first one I've ever tried of Penhaligon's. I've been wanting to try some of theirs, like Mr. Sam, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith. There's not a Mr. Jones, Mr. Smith. I was just rattling off names. But a lot of those seem very appealing to me. But this one, out of all the notes, out of all the ones I've seen, Penhaligon's Halfeti seemed like the one that appealed to me the most outside of the bergamot. There's a little bit of citrus bergamot in there. Or not a little bit. It's one they do this 3-note thing on their website, which everybody knows there's more than just 3 notes in there. But one of them is bergamot. So I'm assuming that's going to be a very strong top note there. Their heart note is going to be rose, and their base note is oud. We all know I like my oud. I don't like to get into the presentation because it's all about what's inside. I really am torn. It's classy. It's beautiful. It looks like a dabber bottle. And you're like, oh, wait, do I got to dab this? Oh, I don't want to use a dabber. Oh, it's got an atomizer. And then the little bow tie that's not tied well like a bow tie. It's just a pretty little bow. Anyways. There has been a ton of hype around Halfeti. I want to see if it's legit, if it's real, if it's something that would really make me just go, wow. I'll tell you what, there's a quote on their website. I'm going to read it to you now. Believed by some to contain mysterious powers, confirmed by all to have an intoxicating scent, a rich and captivating fragrance for men and women alike. Damn, I'd feel weird if I didn't try it out after reading that. It sounds cool. All right, let's put it on a stick. I'm sorry. Let's put it on a stick. And that is the worst British accent you've ever heard in your life. The opening spray just didn't really wow me. It's pretty. Okay, it's changing now. Okay, now things are starting to come through. The opening spray was just like, hey, here's some bergamot. Now, I hope you didn't stop watching because now it's starting to get good. I'm smelling the rose. There's another woody note in there that I'm trying to figure out, and I can't quite get that. There's something fruity besides the bergamot. Let me see if their website says anything else. Ah, grapefruit. It says grapefruit and bergamot and oud. And then Levantine spice? The hell is Levantine spice? Every time I try a new fragrance house, I learn about a new note. Levantine spice. Guess where you're going? 1-note series. It's not on here. It'll be in my shorts or on TikTok. Okay, so Levantine spice is basically a Mediterranean blend. I would imagine like Greece, Italy. It's basically a 7-spice blend of black pepper, cinnamon, cumin, thyme, sumac, and sesame seeds. All right, I like that. But it tends to have an earthy scent to it too. So maybe that's that other woody thing that I was picking up on the stick. Now for the big test. Straight to skin. Here we go. Citrus. That's why I'm trying to pump myself up, because this has got some citrus. Not only does it have bergamot, it also has grapefruit. See what happens. Atomizer is like strong atomizer. Same thing on my skin. It does have the citrus just boom right up front. Dry this sucker down. I'm going to give this a few minutes because right now all I'm getting is that bergamot and grapefruit. Just boom right in my face. And give it a couple minutes. Not a full dry down. Just I want to let that initial opening just kind of stop. Okay, I'm back and I'm getting notes that weren't on their website. I am getting a nice chunk of cardamom in there. Let me go back and look again. Grapefruit, oud, Levantine spice, rose, black rose. This is one of those scents that I'm starting to realize why they're these companies' websites have a few notes, but then you go to Fragrantica and it's got like 20 notes under that scent. I am smelling things that aren't on their company website. Cardamom, I'm smelling. I'm getting a cedar, and cedar's not on their website. Maybe that's the other wood that was trying to come through. It's very unique. It's very cool. Definitely a gentlemanly scent. Like, I would imagine that if I go and I play golf in England or Scotland or Ireland or anywhere like that, that, you know, somebody's gonna smell like this. Still waiting on the oud though. Not getting much oud yet. So let this dry down and then I'm gonna come back and tell you what I feel. I'm back from the dry down and I saw myself in the mirror a couple times. And now with the long hair and the caveat, all I can think of is Gallagher. Yeah, that Gallagher. And some of you young people watching that are like, who the hell's the guy smashing watermelons? That's weird. Sorry, I digress. The dry down, phenomenal. It's not a holy shit moment of being that good, but it is definitely a good fragrance. I like it. The cardamom stayed around. The rose came in real smooth. Bergamont's almost gone. Grapefruit's almost gone. I'm getting zero citrus now after a couple hours. It's a very nice, pleasant scent. I think this could be very mass appealing for an oud. The oud is there, but it's not overpowering. It's not super skanky. It's not super fecal. It's not barnyardy. There is just this subtle, very subtle oud in there. And I like that. And for some reason, it might be because while I was doing the dry down, I looked at their website and there's a Halfeti leather. There's this leather. And maybe I'm thinking now I'm smelling a leather, even though this isn't the leather version. I may subconsciously be trying to put that on here. But then there's some kind of vanilla. Is vanillic a word? Because there is something there that is not quite vanilla, but it's vanilla-like. So vanillic. If it's not a word, I'm going to trademark it. No, I'm not. I'm not spending $300 to trademark vanillic. I see why they just have the 3 notes as their big advertisement on their website of oud, rose, and bergamot, because bergamot is just like boom in your face right up front. Doesn't last very long because everything starts blending in. And then rose kind of took the charge during the dry down with an oud coming in, but I also got a little bit of saffron. How do I feel when I wear this? I feel proper. I'm gonna stop doing the English accent. I feel proper. I feel like a gentleman. I don't feel like this is a power move scent. This is a gentleman on the golf course. This is a gentleman in the office. Probably not suit and tie. I don't get that. Nice sweater. That's the vibes I'm getting. Very approachable. This is a very approachable scent. This is not intimidating in any way, shape, or form. This is a good, strong, confident, approachable, gentlemanly scent. That is a lot of words to describe my feels. Age-wise, I think someone younger who understands this blend, who understands the slight oud coming through, that understands the rose and floral is not a feminine thing. The thing I don't understand is how much I smell the cardamom, but on their website, cardamom is not one of the notes. It's just not there. But you go to Fragrantica, and apparently a lot of people have voted cardamom in there. All right, back to the age. Whew, I'm ADD and out bad today. So age is definitely a more mature scent, but I think someone who understands this scent profile could pull it off at a younger age. 20s, 30s. I wouldn't see a teenager wearing this. Very much unisex. Yeah, I would say it's right down the middle. This could be worn unisex, men or women. I think on me, the Levantine spices are coming through pretty good and it gives it more of a masculine feel. I think maybe on a female, it would be a little more feminine and the rose would pull a little bit more. But the rose that's in this is not a super floral rose, so I like it. This is something that somebody at Hogwarts would wear. This is Dumbledore's scent. That's it. Here's who would wear this. Who also would wear this would be this guy.
My name is Bond. James Bond.
It's just an English gentleman with a little bit of edge. That's what I would say. This is an English gentleman with a little bit of edge. I really like it. I didn't think in that opening spray, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I honestly didn't. I didn't see it coming that it would change that much. It is a very dynamic scent. There's nothing linear about this at all. In fact, I may make this the scent of my day. The scent of my day? My scent of the day. I'm gonna wear this today. Projection, this is not a beast mode fragrance. This is a couple feet off of you fragrance. I never got super duper projection off of this. This bottle's never been sprayed. Maybe after some maceration, it'll project a little bit more. For what this is not a projecting scent. This is not something that if I smelt this, I would expect, hey, that's gonna be a projecting beast. Because this is a gentlemanly scent. This is not a in your face. Gentlemen aren't in your face. Longevity, it hasn't lost its strength at all in the couple hours I wore this. So I think this will probably get you about 8 hours. It's just because it's not this super beast mode projector. That's why I'm only going to give it about 8 hours. But I will come back and I'll do another video or a short if I'm wrong about that. I already told you who'd wear this.
James Bond, stiff-ass bread.
Yeah, I mean, come on. This is Pierce Brosnan scent. I mean, in Remington Steele or James Bond. I dig it. Will I keep it? I don't know. I really like this. There is something very English about this. Tell me what you think about Penhaligon's confetti. I almost said confetti. Penhaligon's Halfeti. Penhaligon's Halfeti. You can't say that fast 3 times. Comment and let me know what you think about it. Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you like it? Have you smelled it before? Like the video, share the video, and subscribe because I want to do more of these. I like you guys. Thanks everybody for watching. You are all awesome. See you guys.
Sasquatch.